apparently the executive vice president or senior editor or whatever, Kotaku, wants to fight me after getting busted in one of perhaps the most cringe infiltrations I've ever seen. This is exactly why, by the way, I have such strict moderation rules in my own Discords and Gilded. By the way, I reopened my Discord. I still have Gilded, but I wanted to just open up both. So if you're a Discord person, you can join my Discord. I'll leave a link in the description. I'm still going to use Gilded. I'm just going to have two different communities. Gilded has stronger, or Discord has stricter rules in general, but you know, my rules are their rules. But that's why I have moderators who vet people in my Discord or Gilded because of this, and I'll show you. And by the way, join my Discord if you use Discord. Now, here's what happened. So the individual, and we're going to get to the fight, which is hilarious. So apparently, this individual who goes by who is Alyssa Mercanti, is the senior editor over at Kotaku, and just got completely obliterated by a community note. This was great. 5,000. My tweets, I've been tweeting out some bangers lately. Can I say bangers? I don't think so. I take that back. I've had some decent tweets lately. Senior vice president of Kotaku, who infiltrated Sweet Baby Inc., which we're going to get to. But she replied, "Hi, you can't be racist against white people. Thanks for tuning in." Not only did she get ruthlessly ratioed, but then got community noted. Racism isn't limited to marginalized and or minority racist/ethnic groups. It is simply the unfair treatment of people who belong to a different specific race, which can in fact include white people. After this community note happened, they privated their Twitter account. Then you see this. After reaching, this. Most intelligent reporter infiltration ever recorded in history. Hi guys, can anyone give me your name and surname so we can ruin your life for making Sweet Baby Inc. detector? So here you have the senior editor of Kotaku going into the Sweet Baby Inc. Discord. And again, my Discord will be linked in the description. I'll also link the Gilded. They're the same app, but if you already use Discord and you don't want to change, I don't want to make you have to change. I just like to be able to talk to you all. Here she is. If anyone would like to chat about this Discord and Steam page, let me know. Thanks. So then she wrote, "Is there a reason why many of you don't have your names and or pictures associated with your accounts on here? Interesting. Why do you think that? Still here." I absolutely love that everyone's ignoring this crotch. Okay? What's absolutely it's hilarious that this is what I talk about. When I shut down my Discord like a year or two ago, I was worried about bad actors or journalists or whatever coming in there and saying some like heinous stuff, then screenshotting and writing the article. That's exactly what this person's doing. I was right. My crazy conspiracy theory was proven true. Therefore, every other crazy conspiracy theory I've ever had must also be true. Just curious if anyone could speak to the creation of this server/Steam page and why they feel monitoring Sweet Baby Inc. work is important. Hello? Would anyone in this group be willing to answer a few questions for a Kotaku story? No. The fact that the Discord is in Portuguese is also funny. It's so weird that they don't want anyone to know the work they do. If they were proud of the games they create, you wouldn't see all this pushback. I would say, right? You see here, yes, you're the reason. Is there a reason why you don't have your real names attached to this? Because people like you, these urinalists, journalists, you know, they ruin people's lives. Oh, you're in this. They'll say, oh, you're in a hate group. Did you know? They'll call your employer. Hey, did you know your employee that just works 9 to 5 moving boxes for you. Did you know that they were in a online hate group full of transphobia? Comment? Did you have a comment about your employee? You know, that's what it is. And then also now, so for those of you who are not caught up, the brief summary is essentially an organization whose sole purpose is to wokeify video games was identified. A list was then created to list the games that said company had wokeified, and now all the games journalists on the planet are having meltdowns about it. So we caught them. We found out, hey, this is why these games suck. You know, this is why these games are all bad. Now it makes sense. So now games urinalists are trying to cover for them. You see this, Scratchpoint tweets, after reaching 200,000 followers, the Sweet Baby Inc. detected group/curator is now at risk of being banned by Steam due to reports. Steam should simply recognize it for the silencing attempt that it is, but the group truly isn't doing anything wrong. You see Red Shadow Alex writing, I'm going to have to delete all the posts for now. Well, Steam support just sent me a message that this group is receiving a lot of reports and it might get deleted. So to avoid this, I'm going to delete all the posts because if this group falls, the curator page falls as well. I'm sorry, guys. But for now, no more new posts until this is resolved because they're going to look for any possible way to ban this group, to shut this group down, to silence this group, which now has over 200,000 members. You know, 203,000 at this time. Of course, it's probably Sweet Baby Inc. employees doing this. Well, I can't know that. Sweet Baby Inc. runs to Kotaku after their cancel campaign got destroyed and their company's vile agenda exposed. Sweet Baby Inc. is running to Kotaku in order to try to do damage control for the company after multiple employees tried to cancel a Steam curator list as well as the creator of said list. We already know, I'm not going to go through every little thing that they did. Essentially, this corporation got found out for the bully organization that they are, for the diversity, equity, and inclusion arm that they are, and now they're trying to quickly cover that up. But of course, the Streisand effect is real and unstoppable. So of course they tried. Chris Kindred tried to get this group banned. Of course, he works for Sweet Baby Inc. And then said, report the group. He directly told people to report the group. It did not work. Right? So we all know all the weirdos that were in this following the failed cancellation and a greater light being shed on comments that Sweet Baby Inc. CEO Kim Belair said her employees have made. Belair and her co-founder David Bedard quickly ran to Kotaku to do damage control. The entire purpose of the article was to try to shape Sweet Baby Inc.'s image as a harmless narrative design company. However, it fails at that, as Belair contradicts what's on her own company's website as well as previous comments she's made in the past. She informs Kotaku that Sweet Baby Inc. is, at its core, a narrative development company. That means anything from script writing to narrative design to narrative direction to story reviews. She adds, one of the things we do offer is cultural consultations. I assure you it's the only thing that they do. I assure you. For us, that generally means we might be asked to look for a story if there's a character in it who is marginalized in a certain way, blah, 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 blah. It's the only thing they do, is sell woke crap. So then Kotaku tries to run defense by writing, Sweet Baby Inc. doesn't do what some gamers think it does. Now, if we go to the comment section, I'm sure it's going to be awesome, right? I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Kotaku journalist. Normally, this is a joke. Kotaku is nothing more than a well-curated blog site. This article was pretty good. Oh, that's good. That's good. This is a leftist, though, obviously, talking about, these are all SJWs in here, you know? here's the thing. You know what? Even if they were pushing a woke agenda, I'd be fine with that. We've had enough Marxism, jingoism, and chauvinism in our games. Cool. Push your woke agenda. I think that there's nothing wrong with Sweet Baby Inc. existing, just like there's absolutely nothing wrong with people pointing it out. I think that Sweet Baby Inc. can exist, and as long as the public are well informed on, you know, what's going on, who's there, who these people are, I'm fine with that. You know, and the only thing is, one side of the aisle is trying to silence the other. And that's where I have a problem, right? I don't have a problem with it existing, with Sweet Baby Inc. being a company. You see, we have successfully frozen their brand, critical race theory, into public conversation, and are steadily driving up negative perceptions. We will eventually turn it toxic, and we will various cultural insanities under that brand category. I think that's a good idea. That is what we should do with DEI and wokeness and crap like that, right? No one in the company is forcing diversity in all your favorite video games. Okay, that's fine. You know, ultimately, it's the maker of the game that makes the decision to work with these woke companies. And so just don't buy it. You see Kyle Rowley, it's absolutely not true. If you look at this tweet, I suspect I'm blocked from it. Well, I'm not. So they're a games director at Alan Wake 2, which had its wokeness complaints. The prevailing theory is that if it weren't Sweet Baby, Saga Anderson would have been portrayed by a white woman. Is that true? Well, it's impossible to say, but does it matter? Melanie LeBeur did a great job in the role. Okay. It's just like the Fallout, right? This new Fallout series that came out. I'm like, oh, sweet, Fallout. Oh, it's a strong, independent women who don't need no man. I'm out. Now, people who are hardcore Fallout fans might still like it, and that's cool, but I just know that they're going to write her like crap. And in the midst of all this, it looks like the senior editor at Kotaku wants to beat me up. Who do you guys think I could beat up in the games industry, and why is it the Quartering? I'd say she's relatively fit. I'd say, good for her. I'd still fight her, though, because I'm a feminist. I'm a feminist, and so I accept your fight, Alyssa. Oh, you went... What? What? All I did was accept the fight and she blocked me? Oh. Well, what am I supposed to do? I guess I win? I guess I'm 2-0 in my fight career due to 2 backdowns? I'm undefeated. I'm a feminist. I would accept her. I accept the fight. Okay. I do. But I guess they backed out. I'm 2-0. It's going to be an interesting day. Tomorrow I'll have Mark Kern and the creator of the Steam Courier list live on stream. So it should be pretty interesting.